Okay, second part. So we saw now that procedure that basically would require someone to remain with the person to remain airway. So now we're going to see the use of different devices that are easy to carry, because actually this is my kit that I carry, and there's other devices that I'll show which are like more advanced, and I'll show as well in that kit there's a little bit of advanced as well. But there's some that you get the Pussinette could carry almost all the time, even with just basic first aid. So my kit is separate in two different kits. If you're ever interested, I can do it. I'll probably do a video at one point. I'm still working on some of the stuff, and I'm still waiting for a few things to come in. And but my kit is separate in two. And so this one is higher in my backpack, and the reason is that it's the holy crap, something went wrong kind of kit. So big bleedings, airway, CPR, which we'll do one also on CPR. I'll see that there's not many cases in the wilderness that you need to do CPR, but I still carry, because there is some case that you need to do it. So this case is really for that kind of dressing. So it's smaller, it's very easy. As you can see, it's in the waterproof, I think it's a Pelican case, a little bit of impact proofs as well. So if something happened, I can respond a little bit better. So let's go through the kit. So the first part here is different device, and there's one actually here, if you can see, it's my wallet, and I even carry one in my wallet. And so that's why I have my wallet here, to show you that even every day, so see, like, it's normal wallet, doesn't look like much, but I carry equipment in there that I basically can do first treatments and a little bit of survival as well. So the first one that you can find at almost a little bit everywhere, called the face shield. And as you can see, it's pretty small. And the advantage of this one versus others like a pocket mask or things like that, well, first of all, the size of it. And the pocket mask, sometimes what happens to them in the cold, I used to be a ski patroller, and in the cold they were just freezing, and it was very hard to open them up. But obviously they were giving a better seal for it. But this thing's very easy. I have one in the wallet there, and how they do is that you put them up, and there's like an elastic band, and there's all instruction on the side. So see here, like, they recommend the chin lift, and what it does is that it protects the there's a little membrane in the middle of the plastic bag, and there's you can breathe in, and the person, if it breathes out, it protects you. So basically the reason that we use those things is for if we have to breathe in someone, so that that person, we don't get contaminated with hepatitis or other disease like this, or AIDS, that can be transmitted through biologic liquids. So this is a good thing. It's very small, very easy, compact, and for the chance that you're going to do real CPR in the outdoors, which is very rare, it's very easy to carry, and weights and nothing, right? So that's the first one, and I carry it with gloves and everything, so I can do. So basically, this is kind of my CPR kit. The second one, it's called a NPA, or nasal pharyngeal airway, and there's two categories of airways in a way, like in those cases. So there's the nasal, so basically this one goes through the nose, and there's oral, so OPA. So you'll hear NPA, nasal pharyngeal airway, or OPA, oral pharyngeal airway. And the oral pharyngeal airway goes in the mouth, and this one goes through the nose. And so I'm going to move back to Anne here and show you how to measure it. So basically when you want to measure is you want to have the measure from the nose to the ears. So the lobe of the ear over here, and you measure. That would be a good size for her. And basically you shove this thing in. But don't shove it. If you feel resistance, be a little bit. Obviously, if people have, like, especially if you're outdoor, you have kind of crusty nose and everything, they recommend to lubricate in a pinch. Not recommended, but you know, if you're in the middle of the wilderness and everything, this is kind of latex. Well, it's not latex, but it's almost like a rubbery kind of, so it could stick to dry mucus. So if you have to spit on it or something to put oil or anything like this, and then you shove this in the nose, and basically what it does is that it opens up, it goes in the back of the tongue, and now the air can kind of goes in. You can even put two of them, so one in each nostrils, and yeah, so now that person have an open airway. The reason I don't carry OPAs is that nasopharyngeal airway, first of all, if the person is conscious, so sometimes the person will be kind of unconscious, but not to a level of, because there's different level of consciousness. So she won't be able to maintain her airway, but if you try to put something in the back of her throat, and next time you brush your teeth, don't just try to shove the toothbrush in the back of your throat and see what it feels like. And put an OPA would be pretty much the same feeling. This thing, the advantage is that you can put it in, and the person would basically be able to still talk or move and everything, and won't active the reflex, a gag reflex. Actually, today I tried it, and this one went through my nose, but it's very unpleasant, and there may be a little bit of bleeding into it, but yeah, so I was able to put that in the nose and continue to talk and fully conscious. So not pleasant feeling, but it can be done. So that's the advantage of this one, as well as that it's very compact, it's easy to carry. And OPAs comes in different size, like you saw. Like for this, you have to do it from the tip of the mouth to the lobe of the ears, and so you need more of them. So the advantage of this one is that I feel like I can put it in my bag, carry it, and put it in my kit after that, and it's easier to carry. So that's why I carry the nasal pharyngeal versus the OPAs in my wilderness kit. Again, wilderness kit, I try to limit it, so basically do more with less, right? So I always try to carry a little bit less.